Hey everyone, how's it going? So today I'd like to show you guys a new feature that I've implemented into my receipt parser API. So now you can do bulk uploading. So I'll go ahead and show that first. And another thing that's really cool that you can do with it now is you can actually detect duplicates. So we'll go ahead and get started. So you can see here on the screen there's a choose files option, and then there's also a choose folder option. So I'm gonna go ahead and select the choose folder option. I've already have the folders ready. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do bulk test 1. I just have 5 receipts here. In the demo version on my site, it's only up to 5 max. So here, I'm gonna go ahead and select this one, upload, and it'll ask you to upload, so yes. You see here the different files, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay, so if you go over 4 megabytes demo, then it's gonna remove it. So let's go ahead and parse the receipts. So it's doing its thing, and it's going to give back a JSON data structure. So we'll give it some time here. Okay, so here we have it. It's parsed all the receipts. It's looked at each of the information for each receipt, and it's organized it into a JSON data structure. So I'm gonna go ahead and just copy it and then just paste it in a MD file so you can have a better look. So you can see here, it's in an array and it separates the receipts by an object. So here's the first one, here's the second one, the third one, and then we have the last one here, the fourth one. Okay, so it's really handy, and it's going to make manual data entry obsolete. It's gonna automate the entire process. So this is a really cool thing. It's a really awesome feature that I'm excited about, and I hope that it's going to help many people out there. Now I'm gonna go ahead and show the other cool feature that I've implemented into my receipt parser API. You can go ahead and submit a folder of different receipts, and it's actually going to detect which ones are duplicates. So let me go ahead and show that too. So I'm just gonna erase that, clean slate, clear everything here, and that's okay there. And so now we're gonna go ahead and select the second one. Here's, okay, so bulk test 2. So you can see here, it's kind of highlighted out, but there's 2 receipts that are exactly the same. Okay, the grocery Walmart one, copy 1 and copy 2. So I'm gonna go ahead and select this one, upload it, and great. So we're gonna go ahead now and parse these receipts. But it's going to do its thing, and so we'll give it some time. But this is really helpful if you're doing any bookkeeping or accounting if you're doing freelancing or even for your own business. It's really handy. Okay, great, so it's finished. I'm gonna go ahead and copy all the JSON and again paste it into my markdown file. So again, it did its thing. It was able to parse out the information, the merchant information, and the line items as well. Okay, so we have this first one. Now let's look at what happened to the duplicates. So first, it takes in the first Walmart receipt. Okay, so it does that. Gets all the line items, everything, the total and tax, and then it goes ahead and parse looks at the second one. Okay, so it looked at it in reverse. It started with the second copy and then it looked at the first copy. And you can see here in the data object, it says is duplicate. Okay, so there's a Boolean value and it says true. So if it detects it as a duplicate of a previous receipt, it's gonna set it to true, and duplicate type is exact. Okay, and it shows you which is the duplicate. Okay, so it's a duplicate of the file name grocery Walmart USD clean copy 2. Okay, so it gives you that information so it doesn't leave the user confused in case it's skipped one and it doesn't realize what happened to that particular receipt. Okay, so I think this is a very cool thing. You can go ahead and check it out on my site here, ilovesreceipt.com, and try it for yourself. So you can upload up to 5 files for the bulk upload, but it has to be underneath 4 megabytes total. Okay, so give it a try, and if you find it very useful, you can get your own API here below. I have these 4 different tiers: free, starter, pro, business. Okay, so go ahead and check it out there. All right, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Take care. Bye.